In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to research your competitors on Amazon. I'm Dr. Travis Ziegler, and then in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you the importance of researching your competitors on Amazon, why you should be doing it, and why most people aren't doing it, and what you can benefit from it. So if you like learning about selling on Amazon and Amazon PPC, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, and then click the little bell right beside it, because I'll be coming out with a new video regarding Amazon PPC, Amazon advertising, Amazon marketing services, pretty much anything to do with Amazon advertising. So hit that subscribe button down below. So let's jump in. So why should you research your competition on Amazon? Because nobody's doing it, number one. And number two, it gives you a huge amount of knowledge and resources regarding the words that the best sellers in the categories that you want to sell in are using. And so you don't need to reinvent the wheel here. You just need to pretty much figure out what they're using and then use it on your own listings. And so I'm gonna show you today how to accumulate a bunch of keywords together, and pretty much you'll be able to use those for your titles, your description, your bullets, and then you can then implement that into your listing. And you can do this if you're starting a new listing or if you have an existing listing. And so this is under the premise that you have an idea of what keywords, or just one keyword even, that is your best selling keyword or the keyword that you want to go after. So what I want to do now is switch over to my computer screen, and I'm going to show you how I do competitor analysis. All right, so the first thing you want to do is, like I said, you should know what your first keyword is. And for a full written description of what I'm going to go over in this video, there's a link down below to our blog. And when you head over there, you can read this whole description that I'm going to do for competitor analysis. And then also you can sign up for my free 8-week Amazon PPC Masterclass. So like I said before, you should know that main primary keyword that you're either going after or that's one of your best sellers. And so what we're going to do first is just go into Amazon and type that keyword in. So going off the example that we did last time, I'm going to do sunglasses for women. So you're going to have your search competition come up, and you can just see all the competitors right here. And what I want you to do next is, if you don't have the Chrome Helium 10 extension browser, go get that first. Just type in Helium 10 Chrome extension. I'll put a link down below as well. And we're going to click that and click the X-ray button. We're going to allow that to populate. So what this does is it populates all the data on all your products on the page. And so you can see here that it does the brand, the ASIN, the title, category, how many it's selling per day, revenue, sales, rating, review count, etc. So once that populates, what we want to do first is we want to pin the top 10 organic products to your list. And so that's pretty easy to do. We just come over here. These are sponsored because they have an SP in front of them. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're just going to mark those over here with this thumbtack. Next, what we want to do is pin the top 3 to 5 sponsored products, so the ones that have these SPs. And let's see if we can find 2 more. Yep, down here. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pin the top 10 revenue generating products to your list. So we want to organize this data by revenue. So we're going to click the revenue button, and you can see now we have our top 10 revenue generating ones. Now it doesn't matter if it's a repeat, we still want to pick it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we have those marked. I'm going to close out of this. We're going to do that search again, and we're going to pick the number 1 organic listing. So you can see this Sojo's right here, number 1 organic. So there's sponsored, 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 organic. Next, we're going to find the subcategory that this is under, and that's pretty easy to do. What I like to do to make it simple, you can scroll down and find it, and it's usually about halfway down the page. Yep, you can see it right here. And you can see all these subcategories. So I'm going to do the one that's most relevant to mine, which is women's sunglasses. What you can also do is hit Command or Control F to do a search, and I like to search Amazon best sellers rank, and you can see it right there. So let's go into women's sunglasses, click that. Now we have our best sellers. We're going to do the same thing that we did before, minus we're not going to do the sponsored products. So hit helium 10, X-ray Amazon product research. We'll let that populate. So now that that's populated, we're going to pick the top 10 organic again. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to separate it by revenue, or sort it by revenue. Same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we have our list that's populated. Now we want to open it in the black box tool in helium 10. So you're going to hit this little thumbtack down here. It's going to open up. And then you're going to see that we have 29 products in here. Next, what we're going to do is download the CSV file. I'm going to open up a Google spreadsheet or a Google sheet. What I'm going to do is name this after our product. Then after that, we're just going to pull that spreadsheet in. So we go to File, Import, Upload, and then if it's right down here, you can just drag it over. So there's a lot of columns here that you don't really need for the purposes of what we're doing. So I like to delete those. So I'm going to delete all those and then show you what this final product looks like. All right, so here we have a more organized spreadsheet. I highlighted the top part, and then I'm going to freeze that top part. And then you can also see we just kind of got rid of all the columns that I didn't need for this exercise that we're doing. You can also use this to see things like variations, how many variations are on the listing, which can be helpful because you could see that some top sellers have a lot of variations, which can be helpful in determining how many variations you may need to come out with. You can see their review count as well, and then what their average review is. Then the monthly revenues right here. Here's your price. Actually, we can delete the net price. Just keep the price over here, and then monthly sales is right here. This one didn't seem to pull in correctly. But yeah, that's what we have for the black box listing. And so what we're going to do first is we're going to use a tool called Frankenstein inside helium 10. So Frankenstein is a keyword processor. And we're first going to pick our options. So what we want for this purpose is we want to do the frequency count of the words. The frequency count will tell us how many of each word shows up in all these titles. And so that's important because if those show up a lot, that means you need to have it in your title as well, and your bullets, and your description. So pretty much everywhere, and in your back-end search terms. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to highlight all the titles, copy that over. We're going to bring it over to Frankenstein and paste it into here. After we paste it, we're going to select a couple options here. Include word frequency count, one word, phrase, or line. These are kind of defaulted together. And then I remove duplicates and remove special characters. After you do that, you're going to have your frequency count over here. You then want to sort it. And so you can see these top frequency counts right here. So sunglasses, obviously, we want that in our title. Lens seems to be searched a lot, so you can see how people are using that by looking back at their titles. So you can see right here, green lens or mirrored flat lens. Polarized, so polarized sunglasses for, so polarized sunglasses for women. Mirrored polarized sunglasses for women. UV protection, round seems to be in style. Black seems to be the most popular and most searched. And so these are just ideas of what you can put in your title, your bullets, your description, your backend keywords. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take 4 and up. I'm going to copy those over. We're going to bring them right over here. And we're just going to make a column called frequency count. And then we're going to put the frequency count in here. And then when you're populating your titles and keywords and bullets, like I keep saying in backend search terms, use these words first if they apply to your listing, and because that's going to be so helpful in trying to rank for what these guys are ranking for. So next we're going to get started in just your initial keyword research. I'm going to do a whole video on keyword research in the next lesson, and so make sure you click that video after this one's done. But I'm going to show you how to get that initial keyword research that you can use. So we're going to do a reverse ASIN lookup. And what we're going to do is, I like to sort by monthly volume. So highlight all, data, sort, and then monthly revenue. get rid of this one just because it doesn't really apply. But you can see right here, sorted by monthly revenue, we're going to pick our top 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Highlight them, bring them over to the tool called Cerebro, which is a reverse ASIN lookup. We're going to copy all those in here, and then we're going to get keywords. And so this is a great place to start to get your keywords that you need to put in the back-end search terms, your titles, your bullets, your description. It's also a great place to start to figure out how frequently your competitors are using certain words. The more frequently you see those words, the more you need to be using them in your listing all over. And so this is a great starting point to really revamp your listing or to get started with your listing if you know your initial keyword that you're going after. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button down below. Leave any comments that you have down below or any questions that you have down in the comments below. And then also hit that subscribe button. Hit the little bell right beside it. That really helps me out. It helps spread the word of what we're doing here. Finally, if you want to book a free 30 to 45 minute consultation for your Amazon PPC with me, head to growto1million.com. That's growto1million.com. Why do I do a free 45-minute consultation with you for free? It's because I know you might need help with this, and so if I can help you, I'm gonna offer you that. But if I can't help you, I'm gonna point you in the right direction. So it could be the best 30 to 45 minutes you spend on your Amazon PPC. So again, growto1million.com. See you next week.